congratulations, special screening, carpet premiere. I mean, I guess this is nothing in comparison to the Salt Lake City one. I don't know if you folks were there.
Yeah. That was incredible. Yeah, you loved it, didn't you, man?
Exactly.
So tell us, to the both of you, what actually drew you that you want to be part of this project?
Well, I think it's not oversaid enough and emphasized enough to say that it is a true story. It actually happened. These young men, kids were teenagers, 15, 16, 17 years old, a huge amount of bravery and courage, and no matter what time in history you place this story, it's universal. It's standing up against tyranny, it's loyalty, it's friendship, it's humanity. There's so much to take from it. Anyone who's interested in, history and also, just like human relationships, and it's more of a kind of character film, I'd say, as opposed to war and guns and all that kind of stuff. So it's you end up caring a lot for a lot of the characters, even the people who are labelled as the bad guys. It's more nuanced and complex than that.
Exactly. I think they've done so well with the writing, where because I play one of the villains in inverted commas, but they show a real human side to them, which is really refreshing to see, I think.
Yeah, there's a beautiful moment where you come in and you apologise to Erwin Musner about his. I don't want to. Can I spoil something? Yeah, about the stuff that happens to his family. You apologise, and you're almost like composing yourself to not break down yourself. And there's that softness and that humanity, in people that do horrendous things, because that's how it was. People are just following.
And it's fair play to the writers, because it's so easy to show these people just as plain villains, but they are humans too. They do have like an emotional side to them, and it's quite valiant maybe to write that and to show us that in these stories.
But isn't the truth is that villains don't see themselves as villains? I mean, the road is always paved with good intentions.
Yeah, exactly. They have their own belief system, and I think it's entirely necessary to play them as rounded people that I can't imagine many people that go to work every day thinking that they're the bad guys, Although they're dressed like the bad guys,
Yeah, and they look like the bad guys.
Got the skulls all over you, There's a couple of pointers, I think.
You're pretty violent in it, though, man. Come on.
And I beat up a lot of kids in it.
Dav did not deserve that punch in the belly.
They're watching the Dodgers game.
Okay.
That means that the Dodgers.
I know, I wanted to go see it, but it's on now. It sucks. Amazing.
Now, how does it feel for yourself? Because if audiences stay after the credits, they will see the real person, and obviously you play a much younger person.
Yes, it's especially poignant because Russ and John and Matt and Ethan, everyone involved in the production, have actually met my character, the real guy, the real Carl, before he passed away. And they kind of got the story from him. So it was a huge responsibility playing someone that not only did these amazing things, but they also knew. But I think they kept saying I was well cast and I encapsulated the energy well. And just going back to the humanity, it's about being in the moment when you're doing the scenes and not overthinking like the big questions, because you have to just bring it down to friendship and loyalty, because it's like it's just the three boys having fun. Like the story that I'm in, my part of it is us having fun, and then just getting sucked into this really dark world that none of us are really aware of, and the consequences.
Well, no one is, That's the thing. And oddly enough, the personal touches of Carl, his character, one of my items of clothing in the piece, I have this really long leather jacket, which was actually his in real life.
Really? Yes.
Which I think he might have got off an SS guard, I don't know, but it was really brought it home, didn't it? Where I feel like
Nazi trench
we were wearing some of their clothes as well, so it was quite close to home.
It was amazing, yeah. And Matt, the director, gave me a len of Carl's book that he wrote with his signature, like the actual book that I had to. I didn't read the whole thing, but I read enough to suck up that energy. Yeah.
Well said. And if audiences have a chance to finally watch this film, which they will be in a few days, what is the one most important message that you hope they take away with?
I think, if we don't stand up to bad things, then they will continue to happen. So I think the bravery that these guys had can teach us a lot of lessons, I think, today.
Yeah. And with that bravery, they're striving to attain a more free world. Maybe, I actually then thought, okay, he's given his life for a free Germany in that time. So what does that mean to have a more free world? Because that comes with a lot of responsibility. I think freedom's just half the picture. You have to then, cultivate a better society within that freer world,
Well, you guys had a great experience and you made a terrific movie. Thank you very much for speaking to us for Truth and Treason.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Take care.